Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today is going to be a relatively quick build. It's a small one, obviously. This is, pretty small by the standards that we normally have for building on this channel, but I did want to upgrade the Marvel display behind me, and if you're not familiar, basically we started that about a few weeks ago. Actually a few months ago is when I really started it and showed it off the channel. Therefore, after. I love it. It's an absolute blast. If you're interested in getting one of your own, you can use my code Spatsicus. I'll have a link in the description below, but essentially it is an Etsy company that builds these awesome custom displays, and last time we started the Marvel one. I also have Disney, Ninjago, and the Clone Trooper one, so definitely a blast. I do have to pick up some more soon, but I wanted to build something today, and I have a decent backlog, but unfortunately I'm waiting on minifigures or pieces specifically needed to kind of like start it. And I know I could do the intro and build stuff and come back to it, but then I'm gonna either forget like I've done in the past and just kind of have that file recorded in my phone. So I figured, you know what, I bought this last time I was at Barnes & Noble's because I said I needed a couple more Guardians figures. And basically the way this works, up top is going to be the main Avengers, villains, alternate like Marvel characters, not like the pure originals. Obviously Vision could be up there, but I ended up doing just that crew, which, is tough, but to, move Scarlet Witch and Vision down here, but it has to be done. And, of course, Daredevil and Punisher are two of my absolute favorite Marvel characters, but then we have some of like the different ones, like Dr. Selvig, Pepper Potts, Wasp, She-Hulk on the end. We have the Werewolf even. Not one you see very often. I had him in the Halloween Town for a while. Finally moved him. But then we have other Spider-Man. He's from like the 4+ set. Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Ham, and Gwen Stacy. Then we have all the Spider-Man villains. Eventually, I know that this isn't going to hold as much as I want, so this is going to become two different Marvel displays. Spider-Man and all the Spider people and the Spider-Verse like villains are going to move to their own display, and then this will be specifically for Marvel. Then we have X-Men, and of course Guardians of the Galaxy. We have Kevin Feige just kind of sitting off to the side from the Avengers Tower. Today we're building the Guardians of the Galaxy headquarters set. It's $10, contains 2 minifigures, a cute little build with a Guardians of the Galaxy sign, and Star-Lord and Groot. So I mean, for $10, you really can't ask for much more. I really do want to get the Milano and the Benatar, but I just don't. I love Marvel. It's pretty much my favorite thing in the world. I don't build a lot of Marvel sets. We have the Avengers Tower. We have the Daily Bugle. I did Surtur a little bit on this channel. I did the Rocket Raccoon ship, and the original Avengers Tower as well. But it's not like my almost. That was very tragic for me. It's hard to like balance this, so I might just set it off to the side real quick. But almost, that was unfortunate for my Lion Knights Kingdom. But yeah, basically, I wanted to add some more Guardians of the Galaxy figures, and I felt like this was an easy grab for Star-Lord and Groot. I do want to build a lot more. The Sanctum Sanctorum is kind of the next one I would like to do for Marvel, but there's other modulars that I also want more, and then I would need to do the current Hulkbuster, like the smaller one, because I do still need a Black Panther figure as well. I don't think, he's actually one of the main Marvel heroes that I'm missing from that crew. But it's nice to do a minifigure update here and there, and while I'm waiting for all of those sets, this is a really quick, easy build, and I can show off like the minifigure collection and stuff like that too. So definitely a lot of fun. Just adding minifigures. I think in the next couple days I'm going to be heading to the main minifigure / Lego store near me, picking up some hopefully cool stuff for my birthday, so I'm very excited. But yeah, I love Marvel, and especially like the Spider-Man sets I really want to build more of. Same thing with DC. I'm a huge fan of DC Comics, and even though I'm not the biggest Batman fan in the world, like I really haven't ever built a Batman set. Aside from the Lego Batlight, which fine, it was fun, but definitely wasn't anything massive. So I'm looking to get the Batwing here soon. I did just pick up a Superman minifigure. I couldn't find mine because I had the original like Superman General Zod set. So I do want to do more with the Marvel comics, and I think as I start to really fill up a lot of the room, the Marvel display is a good, like, I can fill this up with a lot of smaller sets, which was the entire point. The DC area is kind of small. All I have is the Tumbler, a Batman figure, and now Superman when he gets here in the mail. But I'm waiting on just like a lot of updates. So this will probably be pushed around quite a bit. This will be like a filler episode, but it gives me some editing time as well. So thank you guys so much for joining me for another Lego build. If there's any cool minifigures that you think I should add next, definitely let me know in the comment section below. After this, I will need Drax, Mantis, and Gamora, and of course I'll need Nebula. If you've never seen behind my desk, I actually like right in the top hand corner here is actually a picture of me with the actress that plays Nebula, so I definitely have to pick her up at some point. It sounds crazy. I'm actually thinking of like next year's builds already. I definitely want to do Doctor Who. Depending on how this Halloween season went for me, I'm recording this before Halloween, and like my spooky builds are done, and obviously the Nightmare Realm has been my big thing this year. For October, I'm also going to be adding lights, breaking news, to the haunted house, which will probably happen before you see this. So that'll already have happened, but I did just make that decision. So that's what's tough about like recording these videos a couple months in advance sometimes. I am excited for projects that you guys have already seen, but I have not built them, so it's gonna be pretty cool. But thank you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. It helps the channel out a lot, and follow me on Instagram if you want a sneak peek into more minifigures, my daily life of Lego building, all the storytelling that's about to take place with the medieval stuff and all of that good stuff as we move to the last few months of 2024. It's scary. I'm recording this in September. It's depressing how fast this year has gone, but I am excited that we've made so much progress on the channel, the Instagram, and the community here. I'm excited to see what we can do end of this year into next year, but without further ado, I don't want to ramble too much, so let's get started in this little build, folks. Alright, so here's the final build overall. I mean, it's cool, for $10. It is a pretty neat little set. I'm going to definitely be putting these items here, just on my Marvel shelf, just kind of as some placeholders, and then again, these two are going to be going in the minifigure display. We'll start with Groot. This is, adult/adolescent Groot, so he is definitely going to be a little bit larger than some of the other models, but he is pretty cool. He has these neat looking shoulder pads, really unique torso print, really nice head print as well, and back print as well. So very, very cool overall. My very first Groot, so that is nice to see. Definitely adding another Guardians of the Galaxy figure to my collection. Then here we have my personal favorite, Star-Lord. Another nice minifigure. He is in his actual Guardians uniform, so not his traditional jacket, but does come equipped with both of his traditional iconic blasters. Perfect smirk on his face, but overall a really nice figure with some basic torso printing on the back, nothing on the arms. In terms of these little hammer and axe are just kind of sitting there, so might as well drop those off now. I'll probably put those in the blacksmith shop or something in the background. And then the actual Guardians of the Galaxy headquarters, like I said, we do have a sticker piece right here to show off the actual Guardians of the Galaxy. It is also labeled on the bottom in case you had any guesses, and it looked like life support, and a couple metrics over here on the actual screens. We have a shovel, we have a wrench, and then the axe and the hammer that already fell off. But overall, pretty simple. This does rotate back and forth just to that little 45-degree angle, depending on how you want to display it. I don't know if this connects to anything. I don't believe it does. It is just a nice little standalone unit, especially if you just want a couple minifigures and a quick build like I did. It's kind of perfect. You can also angle the slide a little bit too. Play features are obviously limited with this one, but for $10 you get what you get, and honestly 2 cool minifigures is kind of the best bet you're going to get for Lego in 2024. But I am excited about actually adding these 2 as well. So let's get them put on the actual display, and let's take a look at the final model. Alright, the newest minifigures to the Marvel display are on. Now we have Kevin Feige just hanging out there, but we got the first 3 Guardians. There's the rest of the crew. I kind of smashed Doc Ock's arms off a little bit. And then we got Disney up top. I knocked the Genie down, got to put him back up. Ninjago, growing quick. Haven't added to this too long, but we're getting there. All the clone troopers. I love this display. I also threw Yularen and Obi-Wan Kenobi on the bottom. And then, we got fishing line and a fishing lure that I found the other day while fishing. Reeled in about 300 yards. And, we get the Lord of the Rings display in the background as well. So yeah, the Marvel display is looking good. Obviously we got some more Marvel goodies over here, but yeah, I like it. I think it was a fun little build. Definitely worth $10 in my opinion for the 2 minifigures alone. It is a pretty solid one, but yeah, the minifigure wall is definitely growing. Like I said, I'll have the 10% off code in the description below if you guys want to pick up any of these. There's plenty of others too: Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park, other designs from this exact series, Jedi, Sith, and you can even request a custom one. So I'll have my link in the description below if you guys want to pick up one of these. They're pretty awesome. But yeah, that's just going to about do it for the Marvel upgrade here. I'm using my little DJI little stabilizer mount, so hopefully this isn't too wobbly. But thank you guys so much for joining me for another LEGO build. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. It helps the channel out a lot, and I'll see you next time. Follow me on Instagram as well. I always forget to say that. Thanks a lot, everybody. I'll see you next time. Happy building.